Hi everyone. Welcome back to another word from the Holy Spirit. The Lord said today, and I'm looking down because I wrote them down just so that it will be clear in my mind. He was showing me through prayer, and He showed me, He says, speak about this because He wants you to understand. He say the snares of that. He say the snares of that. Just like that, he bring up the snares or the traps of that. And I say, what do you mean the snares or the traps of that? He say because to someone that does not know is like underneath this hidden thing that you're doing, because some of us smoking and some of us drinking and not me, I'm saying some of us, but some of us are smoking and some of us drinking and some of us doing certain things and not knowing that it is just a cover for what the enemy really wants it to do to you is to kill you. What is the real intention for you getting or picking up this bad habit is so that it can lead you to death, just like what it says, sin leads to death. So he brought me and he sat out also this. He showed me the adulterous woman and he said adultery lead also to this. These are things that have the appearance that it is nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing if I smoke and it ain't nothing if I drink. They have the appearance. Because it's not gonna come out and say I'm gonna kill you. Every time I put it to your nose, yeah, I know I'm gonna kill you. Every time you drink, I'm gonna kill you. Every time you lost or wherever it is after someone that is not your husband or wife, I'm gonna kill you. It's gonna be leading to that. It just have the appearance. So he began to tell me, he said the snares of that, right? And I had wrote down anything that can be used unknowingly as a device to lead or cause death, right? He said gluttony, all these kind of things, right? Gluttony, overeating. This is why you see men and women, and I know people are very touchy with certain subjects because they are in that state and they don't want to throw away that kind of lifestyle. But I am doing a work for Jehovah God, and I have to be unapologetic when it comes to what He needs His people to know. So if I tell you it and you do not listen, then when it happens and you're vexed with me that I even show up what you're doing in secret place or where you're falling short. The reason, how can you see, the truth does hurt, but the truth is needed sometimes, because sometimes you can't even see where you're going wrong. Can you know what to do or what to change or how to move differently if I don't tell you the truth? The truth may hurt and offend, but it is something to be given to you, not to hurt you, but to be given to you. Oh God Almighty, it's like you're drinking bitters, or you're drinking what you call it? You're drinking bitters, or you're drinking Morbi and all these different things. They might not taste good to your taste buds, but it's good for you. It's good for you. And it's the same way when I tell you these things is so that you can change, so that the outcome of your action will not be that. The outcome of your actions, you'll stop before the outcome of your action, because it say all sin lead to that. A glutton, you overeat, you get big, and you're seeing people with 600 pounds life and all these kind of things, right? You see them get really, really big and they want to change. Now, I'm trying to catch you before you reach to that. You see men and women lying down inside of the hospital and they have cancer. You see men lying down inside of the hospital and the whole liver gone. All these things, you see relationships and happy marriages with children and it's split apart. The children being affected because you choose to lust and be, not, you choose to be an adulterer. I have to tell you these things, that these things eventually leads to this. It mightn't be right away because people say ain't nothing wrong with it, and I doing that for years. I have seen men for years, and I'm not just telling you this just to scare you. I have seen with my two eyes men that was for years doing that. Years they were doing it. Devoted to doing that, ain't seen that in years. But at the end, when I look down on some of these men, children of the Most High God, please take heed to these words. When I look down on these men, Now, if you're doing it, I'm not gonna kill you because if it's addiction or whatever, you're gonna have to, but see that it's something wrong. You are going to have to find your way out of it. But with Jehovah God, you can make it. But it first begins with you. I can only show you and tell you something wrong. You have to make that choice. And just like in the Garden of Eden, God gave us free will. You also have free will to listen to my voice or not. I'm not going to hate you any otherwise if you choose not to. But I have to tell you the truth. You're going to still be my brother and sister. Because I always say this. Yes, my brother and sister that is still drinking. But listen, the Lord is not gonna, he's gonna smite you if you die from addiction, then that means you can't go to heaven and all of that. No, but the Lord wants to give us a life free from pain and sickness, death, hell, and the grave. He don't want our end to be brutal. If you can stop, oh God and my Redeemer, if you don't have to be in pain, why choose pain? If you don't have to go through a sick, dying in such a brutal way, alcohol when you're drinking, not just that it destroy your liver, you drinking and you're driving or wherever it is, or you're dealing up an individual, you can't control your emotions, you can't control yourself, it can lead you to doing foolishness, ending up in prison because alcohol is tearing your emotions in all kind of way. It can lead you, oh God and my Redeemer, please listen to my voice, it can lead you to destroying other people's life, or even taking that of your loved one's life, drinking or whatever it is, because it's a habit. Now you know not to drink with it, but some of us, a little bit thing go hurt, a little bit does hurt. One little drop of water can fill a bucket. Every day keep on putting a drop. I have seen men that is years, they are years drinking, years they smoking. And I'm not guessing or just telling you this year. I have seen it with these two eyes. Jehovah God knows. I have seen it with these two eyes. These men, years they were doing it. And when I see the conditions of their body, children of the Most High God, when the sickness, when they go and something just happened or wherever, they just go on and wherever it is, and cancer of the liver and cancer of the lungs. Oh my God. And they lie down there pooping and defecating on themselves. Their hair is falling out. The Holy Spirit is resting on me because listen, the Lord, when you see passion, the Lord is passionate about his children's life. He's defecating on himself, and all his hair, he had long locks. The guy that I see, his locks started to drop out, and he's lying down there in pain, unable to get up and clean himself. Some of you all also don't even want relationships, want to live any kind of life. He didn't have no one to come and hand him a glass of water, clean him. Ah, Jesus. I'm sorry. Praise your name, Lord. Praise your name, Lord. Diarian kanoisto forian tonoske tiare kahika tundu new karait. He died. Sorry, you guys are getting a little bit emotional there. He died. Lose weight, look like a piece of stick. Hair falling out. Defecating on himself, unable to feed himself. Ooh. Some of you all want to live, oh God, want to live adulterous life, don't want to have a steady partner. God, there are individuals I heard of, oh God and my Redeemer, get HIV and STDs and all these kind of things, and the way how their condition is like you come back to being a baby. Why choose that part if there's another part? Yeah, you have a choice. And yeah, well, I just have one life to live. Wouldn't you want to take care of that one life you have to live? Everybody have to die someday. These are the things that I hear you have to die. But wouldn't you want to choose how you die at least? These things are just sneers on the outside or on the above when you drink a beer or when you smoke a cigarette or you smoke a marijuana or you smoke or you do whatever it is. It ain't look like nothing to you. But picture if you could see inside of your body what it does day by day to you. What you have done it. This is a snare. A snare is a trap like rats. You know when you have like rats and a rat come and it have a nice cheese there, however it is, not knowing that it come for its life. Some of you all have these things are just set there. It comes to take your little young life, your little nice life. The Lord have so much in store for us. His children are supposed to be set apart. There's supposed to be a difference between us and others. And this video might not be popular with plenty of you all because I know I'm hitting some nails on the head and I'm speaking some truth, and unfortunately the truth is kept like White Cliff say, is swept under the rug. The truth is people don't want to hear the truth anymore, so I won't be popular because I'm speaking the truth. Unapologetic truth to you guys so that I may see change in my brothers and sisters' life. I won't see broken homes anymore or good marriages falling apart because of adultery. Some of you ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nobody gonna know if oh, he looked good, or oh, she looked good. Oh God and my Redeemer, this Jezebel spirit. Oh, she looked good. Oh, he looked good. That looked good. It looked good to you all. When you partake, there's a part that say in Proverbs that say she dressed herself like a harlot or wherever it is, wearing these precious garments, and there's a young man don't pass her house or wherever, and she said, come in, let us have our fill because the good man is gone away. Oh God, not knowing it's for his life. Can you take fire into your bosom and not get burned? Some of you all, it ain't nothing wrong. You know what the Lord told me last night or yesterday? I was sitting down there and he showed me the tree and how Eve got deceived. And what the devil tell him, he say, tell her, it ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you're going to be just like God and you taking what God saying go dead. And ain't nothing wrong with that or whatever it is. Go ahead and eat the tree of knowledge. I'm paraphrasing, you go in and take what God say. God just want you to be like him. And Eve ate. And some of you all have the serpent in your ears. Ain't nothing wrong. That friend who giving you all kind of foolish advice, ungodly advice. This is why it said, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Blessed will you be. If you want to know how to be blessed, blessed will you be if you walk not in the counsel of the ungodly, those that don't know God. If you don't take advice from the ungodly, blessed will you be. Sometimes you have this friend, your life going good, and the friend just want to mash up your home, just like how, oh God and my Redeemer, the serpent, the snake just wants to mash up Adam and Eve home. Oh God, they were living in this beautiful garden, so I don't want them to have it, so I'm going to come and whisper lies in their ears and let they take themselves out by their own actions and disobey God. Some of you all have good marriage, have good women, and have good men, and you say that friend had to come and say, boy, oh, that look good, and she ain't gonna nothing if you do it. And Gil, he look good or whatever, but how we gonna know unless you tell him or whatever it is? Just get somebody who ain't like to run them out. Too much a man like to run them out. He ain't gonna run him out and tell him that just go ahead. You only have one life to enjoy yourself. Oh God and my Redeemer, just like Eve. And you get kicked out of the blessing of the Lord because that person might know, but God knows. God knows. He that seeth in secret sees. These are the snares of vets. And yes, like I say, I'm not going to be popular with this video because I'm speaking the truth here. Gluttony is another thing. Just go eat. This is why the Lord say, and I'm not knocking food there because food is needed. But there's a portion or a limit to it. And if you see you cannot control your, oh God, you're eating, then you need to do some kind of flesh. You need to start to do some kind of, ways call it, some sacrificing of the flesh. You need to really dig down and ask God, why is that? Stop yourself, because some of us have emotions that is kind of connected to us eating like that. Don't eat yourself into the grave. The truth go and hurt. You're eating yourself, enjoying yourself, and one bite after the other, overdoing anything is a sin. These are sneers. It looks so much. Do not eat with your eyes. Limit yourself. Overindulgent of anything is a sin. I don't know how I could go through the list for you all, but there's many things that lead, snares, traps that the enemy leave there. A trap, if you notice a trap, you don't see where underneath the trap, the stakes or the things that is underneath the trap, until you jump, you partake of it, and then you realize. Just like the serpent, eat that fruit, underneath it is death. Yeah, again, wisdom of knowledge and good and evil too. Yeah, you're enjoying yourself just like some of you. Yeah, you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, eat plenty, you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, drink plenty, you're enjoying yourself. Yes, have sex with that person that is not your husband or man. Let me get the politically correct term for it, right? Yes, have intercourse with this woman or man that is not your husband. Yeah, do all of that, and when you do all of that, in the end, then now when you're done partake of it, then you realize your home not the same, because the Lord, even though, listen, David, when he was on the housetop with Bathsheba, and he did what he did to Uriah to get Bathsheba, and right, Uriah dead, and he had Bathsheba then. When he did that, he thought no one see. But the prophet, I believe it is Samuel in that time, the prophet Samuel, correct me if I'm wrong, came in and tell him, listen, he gave him a parable, and then he tell him he was the one that did that. Someone is seeing in the hidden thing. When you think you do something and nobody is seeing and get away with it, someone is seeing, and that person shall repay you for your works. So don't feel anyone don't know. Praise your name. Praise your name, Lord. The Lord said He's calling for repentance. And He's giving you these messages so that you may change your ways. Some of you all are close to the manifestation of the sin. The manifestation of the death that your sin is leading you to. Some of you all are close to these sicknesses. And the Lord has put me as the last chance to talk to you to change. Don't turn a deaf ears or be stubborn. Or think, this and that. Yeah, we all fall short. We all have addiction. Some of us wake up before some, but I'm praying for you to wake up. Don't wait until you get sick. Don't wait until something happened to you. Don't wait until this. And don't listen to that friend also. Keep your marriage holy and undefiled. This is when you can pray, whom God put together, that no man put asunder, and see manifestation in your marriage. Because why? It has the Lord in it. You have chosen to follow His commandments. This is why if you get sick and it's not through your actions or wherever it is, and you get sick, then you can pray, by His stripes I'm healed. Then you can call out for healing, because you did not do anything for it. It come upon you. But don't be hard-hearted and stubborn. And then when consequences for it, you're praying for the Lord to heal you and all these things. Prevent it before you have to go so far. Right, my brothers and sisters, stay blessed, stay strong. I hope you listen to it and don't take it as and be angry with the messenger. I'm just the messenger, right? Open up your eyes and be wise. Bye, guys.